64, presenting another episode of Starfield by Bethesda Games. This will be my episode 12 of my playthrough series. So if you've been following along on Twitch, welcome. If you've been following along on YouTube, welcome. To give some context for this episode, I believe the last time we left off, we were in New Homestead on the moon called Titan. I believe it's around Saturn, if I'm correctly. We landed kind of in that system, in the Sol system, just to kind of look around. We ended up in New Homestead just because it was like an interesting, point on the navigation that we wanted to go to. And we're kind of exploring the city, and apparently there's a museum there, which we have not delved into yet. So we'll probably be doing that this episode. And then over the course of the last couple episodes, we've gotten really close to the Constellation member, Sarah Morgan. And apparently we are arranged to tie the knot in the game. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that this episode, but we are building towards that. I guess it's the side mission where you marry her, I guess. So that'll be coming in either this episode or the coming episodes. We'll see. I don't know how long this New Homestead visit will last. So right off the bat, we're going to be looking at New Homestead and kind of looking around the museum. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and let's get right into it. This one. I'm playing for, about 26 hours. 26 hours. I haven't played in a bit, so I'm very excited to dive back into Starfield. I can imagine I'm probably going to be playing this game for years, so just like I'm barely scratched the surface of like the depth of this game, I feel like. But yeah. This game surprises me every episode, so very exciting to be back playing. Ah yes, because we landed, we stopped here.
No thanks. Boy, I'm all glad they have a chunks here.
This colony's a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
Really? Welcome to chunks.
Stuff. I mean, I'm no stranger to processed protein, but this is... Well, it's like eating the packaging the protein comes in. I don't see what the appeal is.
Chunks in for everyone, I guess, but I'll tell you, this is the most popular food in the settled system. They must
It's
be
one
doing
thing to
something.
learn about Earth.
Yeah, it's industrial
Now that to experience it.
food production. Alright, it's down here. Oh yes, the museum, okay.
Damn right. You've got to do something, or else next time it happens, I'm billing you personally.
Here's this guy, let's talk to him. Bill.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of
Why, hello there!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Starsab of
Turn the volume back up.
Starsab Tours. Let me tell you, this place is full of history and interesting facts. For instance, did you know that New Homestead was one of the first colonies established outside of Earth?
Whoa.
It's been populated in some capacity for over 200 years.
Oh my gosh. Jeez, that's incredible, I had no idea.
Yes, sirree, and that's not science fiction, it's science fact. There's a lot more history where that came from. So what do you say? I've got an opening. I could take you on a tour right now if you'd like.
Oh, yes, we want to go on a tour. Okay, let's go on a tour.
Excellent! You won't regret it.
Well,
My
this-
tours are one of a
This
kind.
dude has a lot of energy. I
Now
like
there's
it.
just the matter of price. The
100
going rate
credit-
for a
just kidding.
genuine Starsap tour is only 100
Only
credits.
100 credits. Oh, sure.
Great! Let's get this show on the road, eh?
Oh my gosh, this dude has just so much energy.
Right,
I'm ready to
so,
listen.
this is New Homestead's main concourse. This underground area didn't exist when the original outpost, Titan Astrobase, was finished in 2130.
Oh,
Follow me. We'll
Okay.
come back here by the end of the tour and talk about the museum collection.
okay.
But first, let's go see where people live.
Oh,
Word
Now
of advice,
remember,
steer
these
clear of the
people
doctor,
aren't
yeah? She really
actors. They
seems to have a problem
actually
with
live
tourists
here,
for
so
some reason.
try to be respectful of that. While the original inhabitants of the Titan Astrobase lived in pods like you saw up above, they transitioned down here when this section of the base was finished in 2144. Space is extremely limited, so you'll notice some overflow.
Why do I have a missing mission highlighted? Oh, it just has a... Yeah, there we go.
Here, but more residences also exist on lower levels, which are inaccessible to tours.
Oh.
I'll stop at each of our destinations if you want to look around, or if you have any questions for me.
Whoa. Why'd that kid run away? Whoa. Oh my god.
That's way more awesome wherever you come from than it is here.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Okay, well, oh, look around. Okay, they got a clinic. Oh, it's the doctor.
Do you need medical assistance? Great! Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle?
No. I'm here visiting, but I'm not a tourist. Yeah, what's your problem with tourists?
They do, but they're also a terrible burden for a small colony doctor like myself.
Oh.
I have
okay.
enough trouble treating our own people with the time and resources I have.
I'm here visiting, but I'm not a tourist.
I appreciate that you're trying to set me at ease, but that might as well be the same. Sorry for how I responded. It's not you, it's me. I'm just frustrated about all the non-native people I need to treat when our own still need help. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Really don't seem to like the tourists. I could use some medical advice. Is there any dangerous hazards to worry about on Titan? Is it difficult being a doctor in such an old-fashioned community?
Even though we don't have shiny new medical facilities, I imagine it's easier than wherever you're from. We have fewer people here, and we're very responsible when it comes to our personal health and welfare. So there's not much I can't handle. For anything else, we can get access to off-world specialists. Contrary to popular belief, we're not primitive. It's a harsh world, but as long as you're inside or wear a suit when going out, you'll be fine here.
Okay.
There's no breathable air on the surface, and you'll quickly freeze to death outside without protective gear, but otherwise the hazards are minimal. New Homestead was an early colony research base and has stood the test of time. It's safe, and it's proof that people can live pretty much anywhere. Don't worry so much.
I could use some medical supplies.
Sure. We may not be as well stocked as other colonies, but I've got some basic medical supplies for sale.
Oh. Junk flush? Purchase the body of addictions? You can get addicted to stuff in this game? What? Okay. Oh my gosh, she wants $5.25 each. Holy. Oh my gosh, trauma packs? I'll take both these. Thanks, Doc.
Stay safe.
Oh, we will try. Okay. We're looking over here. What's this? Storage. Kid, don't run in the hallway. Whoa. Someone's bed. Hey.
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 Sure would be nice to get off world sometime.
Yeah. Try living on Earth. In the 21st century. Okay, what's up here? No, it's just another...
Someone's got to talk to Joyce about these brownouts.
Brownouts? Where's Joyce? It's a brownout. sleep in bed. You just sleep in someone's bed. That'd be fun. That's funny, actually. Oh, the gravity almost tripped me up there. I'm like, wait, what? A lounge? Let's go in the lounge. What is in here? Oh, it's just like a dining room. Can't take anything. That's stealing. Kid, stop running around. Chill out. Alright.
Have any questions so far?
The overflow area looks cramped. What's with that? Can you tell me more about how people lived?
The original Titan Astrobase had more habitation pods on the surface connected to some of the old structures you may have seen in the back. As the colony grew, the base was expanded underground, and those hab units were recycled into materials used down here.
That's right, he said that already. Or he's kind of mentioned it.
I'm not sure the exact count, but New Homestead is a fairly small colony. What you see is what you get for the most part, except for some other people who live in the private lower levels. Some, particularly security, and yours truly, even commute from other worlds.
I like for whatever.
Alrighty, we'll be taking the residential elevator to the farms area on the surface level. This way, please.
Okay.
Let's leave these good people alone for now and go check out the farms. Follow me up the elevator.
Crazy how much security they have.
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan.
What's over here?
You'll freeze solid without the proper protection.
Yikes. Okay. Wait, where'd he go? He left us. Oh, we've already been here. Come on, Bill. I've already been here.
New Homestead's farms are the beating heart of the colony. Without them, the original outpost would have shriveled and died. These pods are sealed and climate controlled, the perfect environment for growing the hydroponic vegetation needed for survival in the early days of the colony.
Cool. You know, we've already kind of been here.
Any questions about the farms?
Are the farms still operational? Obviously, we know that. What do they grow here?
These days, it's a mix of what you find elsewhere in the galaxy, but in the olden days, it was all brought over from Earth. It was a lot of hardy root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, beets, and such, supplemented with corn, peas, green beans, soy, etc., which didn't always grow as well.
How is this different from everywhere else in the galaxy?
Good question. It's largely the same, because this was the colony that pioneered the techniques you see elsewhere. But you'll notice that the farms here are smaller and staffed by humans, not robots. Things here are a little more old-fashioned compared to some of the large factory farms you'll find elsewhere in the settled systems.
Okay, let's move on.
Onward it is! We'll be stopping by the Brown Horse Tavern later in the tour, which uses many of these locally sourced ingredients in their cooking.
Oh, sweet.
But for now, it's just a short way to our next stop. Follow me!
All right, Bill.
So, the old biolabs are just on the other side of this building, believe it or not. We'll step on through the hallway there. They're not in use anymore, but the colony has faithfully recreated them as a historical exhibit.
That's a cool
true
gun.
to the original purpose of the Titan
sorry.
Astrobase. Sadly, they're undergoing some light renovation. Otherwise, there'd be interactive activities for kids to learn about how they used to search for microbial life here.
I could really go for some of Anya's cooking over at the Brown Horse.
That's cool. I'm on a tour. Please get out of the way. Oh, looking around still. Oh, what's down here? Oh, that just goes back in. Oh, sorry. Let's... Wait, what's over here?
New Homestead is a living history exhibit. But these are
Energy
real people,
systems office?
so please be kind to them.
I'll try. Mr. UC security officer. Alright, Bill. What do you mean he's busy?
Pardon the dust, but I can still answer some questions about the old Titan Astrobase biolabs.
What kind of life did they find here?
Funny you should ask. Sadly, none. See, NASA funded the Titan Astrobase project because conditions seemed ripe for primordial life to form in Titan's methane pools. They tested many different sites, performed deep core ice drilling, and more, yet nothing turned up.
So that was it? They used the labs after no life is found.
Well, NASA defunded the xenobiology program in 2132, but a scientist by the name of Catherine Neely proposed research into advanced colony building on inhospitable worlds. So, by 2135, work began on what would ultimately set us all up to create habitats anywhere humans dared to explore.
Nice.
These very labs housed the computer systems used in that research. That and general storage for the colony.
Nice.
Lots of storage. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to mention that. That's what this place was originally called. When NASA divested its interest in the Astrobase and turned it over to the people back in 2185, they renamed it New Homestead and established it as a historical site.
Okay, let's move on.
You got it. On to our next stop. Next, we'll be
What a
heading
nice guy.
outside,
Oh, this is
so
secure
make sure to
access.
check those seals on your suit because
Oh.
it's a bit chilly out there.
Oh,
We're
my
going
burn's
out into the
improved.
frozen wastes of Titan to see what powers this planet.
Oh,
Watch your step outside, by the way. The ice can be slippery if you're not careful. The goal is to keep people out of Dr. Lakota's infirmary.
okay. Sounds cool.
Careful. There are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of any tours.
Okay, I will try. Oh! Oh! You forgot us. Jeez, Bill. Better put your spacesuit on. Oh, she's coming too. Okay. I have my suit on? Yeah.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. Powering New Homestead. As you might imagine, generating energy was a real challenge back in the day because the technology was much more crude then.
Yeah.
But crude or not, it was that technology that sustained the old Astrobase. And it might surprise you to learn that the same technology is still working today.
Oh, the wind is like...
The interesting thing about this old colony is that it's mostly powered by clean, renewable energy. You'll see one of the methods used on the horizon up ahead. That's right, New Homestead's famous wind farms. This spot was chosen for the colony in part because of its constant winds.
Nice.
These turbines have been integral to the colony's function since its establishment as a cheap, mostly reliable source of electricity.
Interesting. Oh. Okay. I'll go to a closer look. What's that glowing thing? Oh, it's just reflection. Oh my gosh, the gravity. Oh, it's 0.14? Oh my gosh. What? Oh. Why does she have a suit on? What the? Yo. You don't got a spacesuit on. What are you doing? Yo, aren't you cold? You don't got a spacesuit on.
Doing?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Alright, let's go back. Let's talk with Bill again. What are you doing? You don't got a spacesuit on. Alright, Bill. We're here.
So, let's talk about wind power, shall we?
Alright, let's talk about it. Do these turbines really power the entire colony?
Mostly. I'm sure you've noticed the occasional brownouts. I guess these old machines have
yes.
a habit of freezing up, what with all the ice out here. There's some methane on reserve for critical life support systems, but everything else here is otherwise powered by the units you see here.
What's so interesting about wind power? Why is it a part of the tour? I didn't think Titan was all that windy.
You're right. Most surface wind on Titan isn't too terribly strong, but here, the altitude and other conditions are perfect for sustained wind power. Like many worlds with atmosphere, the higher you go, the windier it gets.
That's pretty cool. So what's so interesting about wind tower? I was asking.
You're looking at a piece of history. Sure, wind power is used throughout the galaxy, but these people were able to make do with it for hundreds of years. It's impressive. That was all they had back then, and still make it work to this day.
That is true. Alright, let's move on.
You're the boss. Let's go. Moving right along, we're going to learn about Titan's great natural resources.
Okay.
Titan is rich with hydrocarbons like methane and ethane. Surely you saw huge pools of this stuff on your descent into New Homestead. I like to think they add to the natural beauty of this world. Though of course stay away from them because, like anything beautiful, they can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Just like my last ex-wife's pet.
What?
She had this gorgeous, I don't know what you'd call it, creature. The guy that sold it to her couldn't tell her what it was or where it was from. I don't think it was even a legal sell, to be honest. The thing was very easy on the eyes. Feathers, all the colors of the rainbow. Nasty bite, though. Wound up in the hospital and almost lost my hand.
Oh my gosh.
Still not enough for her to get rid of the dang thing. Anyway, there's a reason she's my ex-wife. But enough about me. We were talking about methane and other resources, right?
Yeah.
Hey, can you believe it? Back in the 20th century on Earth, they used to fight wars over natural resources like this and petroleum. They had this whole moon here basically made of hydrocarbons in their own backyard. They just couldn't get to it. Incredible how far we've come. New Homestead is home to one of the oldest and largest methane processing plants in the settled systems. Every year, UC engineers go through a painstaking, month-long maintenance process. That's how this place has remained operational as long as it has. I'm not gonna take you too close to the machinery, liability and all, but I can still answer questions.
Okay. Huh. What must be going there? I don't know why I shouldn't have the spacesuit on, just like game glitched out. Alright, dude.
Questions? Fire away!
What do they do with all this methane?
Exports mostly. Since this world is so methane rich and has the infrastructure for it, a lot of the UC's methane comes from Titan.
Ah.
Of course, new homesteaders use it themselves for everything from generating heat to turning it into breathable oxygen by a modern science.
Wait, how do they turn methane into oxygen?
Oh, no one's ever asked me that before. Something to do with methane-eating microbes, I believe? I honestly don't know. Sorry.
Come on, dude. How can they shut down the planet if people rely on it to live?
Yeah, it's not as if they shut down for a month. It's not shut down at all, actually. See, this place is built with redundant systems, so they can shut it down piece by piece and suffer only a reduction in throughput. During that time, the UC gets more of its resources from other places, allowing New Homestead to maintain what it needs.
Interesting.
Okie dokie, artichokey. There will be time for more later anyway.
Wait, it's just dude. It's too
So,
funny.
this next stop is a bit of an interesting one.
I only realized a lot of shit.
Fun fact, it's also the only natural landmark on the tour. What we're about to see is a glacial spire we affectionately call Ymir's Horn.
Oh.
This collis used to be named after a character in a popular fantasy novel, but it was changed a couple hundred years ago to avoid any potential litigation. Now, what's a collis, you might say? Collis derives from the Latin word for hill, and scientists only gave names to groups of hills on a planet's surface. So in reality, the term you hear more often is the plural, colonies, with an E. You probably don't hear it very often where you're from, because it was usually a term reserved for unexplored planets, back when they didn't have the technology to describe what they were seeing firsthand. Because of that, the term is much more common in the Sol system, but you may still hear it occasionally in reference to uncharted worlds. This planet's full of them, though, and they like to preserve that history here.
Alright, Bill. There's our sheep. I think it's cool. Oh. Titanium? Is that what this is made of? That's what it says. My burns are cured. This thing is made of titanium? That's what it says. Oh, we're way up. We're really, really way up high. Hold it. Alright, let's go back. She's just running. That's too funny. Why are you running so fast? Slow down. I want to talk with Bill again. Nice. Alright, Bill.
So here it is, Ymir's Horn.
Ymir's Horn.
You're free to take a closer look if you like.
Oh, we climbed it. How did this collis form?
I've heard this particular formation was caused by an ancient volcano. Something about steam and wind, then worn down over time. But I'm not 100% sure.
Ymir? Who's that?
According to ancient Norse mythology, Ymir was the first Jotun, a frost giant. In the legend, they were both male and female and gave birth to the progenitors of all giants from their armpits.
From their armpits?
Ymir even predated the Norse gods, who, as it turns out, killed Ymir to fashion the earth and all of humanity from the corpse. It's a fascinating story, and the horn here is a fitting tribute to it.
Such weird details in this game sometimes. Like, very
Excellent.
unexpected details.
On to the next stop, then. So, we're gonna head back inside
thinks of
through
this stuff?
the methane processing plant. Try not to touch anything on your way. We want to make sure to respect Dr. Lakota's wishes to be safer around here. That brings me to another point. You'll notice the people around here have last names related to where their families originated from on Earth as a way to remember the past. The museum curator, Maurice Leon, has more information about that if you're interested. You can find him inside the main concourse. Loves talking about it. You'll find most of the locals here are very friendly to tourists like yourself. Tourism is a major draw to this colony these days, and I respect that. Most of them are happy to talk at length about what they do here. Their rugged lifestyle is a point of pride for a lot of these folks.
Bill. Lead the way.
This area we're walking through is the nerve center of the plant, where technicians keep an eye on the operation. Since methane production is such an important part of the colony's livelihood, it's important that the techs notice any issues and react to them quickly. Anyway, we're headed into the ice mines. It's a natural spring where water bubbles up from deep below, but due to the cold, it keeps freezing as it reaches the surface.
Okay. What's over here? Oh, it's just like the server room or something. Oh, she just bolted that desk. Alright. I'm glad we went on this tour. It's way easier to... Wait, where'd he go? Assuming he went here? Oh, he's right here. Alright, Bill. Nice. Oh. Okay, we can look around. Water.
It must be difficult trying to survive when this collection of shipping containers is all you have for permanent accommodations.
Yeah. This just sounds like a rough life.
Careful around here. Tourists often get into trouble not watching where they step.
All right, Bill.
What else can I tell you about the ice mines?
Is this where all the new Homestead's water comes from?
Not all. Some water is
it comes from
created as a byproduct of methane processing, but that's usually saved in the emergency reserves.
Why not heat this area like the rest of the colony?
Good question. I believe it has something to do with not wanting to contaminate the water with methane and other chemicals.
That is true.
The ice helps prevent impurities in the water. At least this is what I've been told.
I'm thirsty. Can we drink straight from the source?
I wouldn't recommend it. First, it's an active
me
work
thirsty.
site. Second, it still needs to be filtered and checked for contaminants. But don't worry, we'll stop somewhere for refreshments before the tour is over.
I sure hope so. All right, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's keep going then. We have just one more stop before we're done with the tour, and it just happens to be my favorite.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
This colony is
guy has so
home
much
to
energy.
the longest running establishment still in existence, the Brown Horse Tavern.
Nice.
The Brown Horse started as a simple mess hall for the scientists and workers when the underground was built, but it's been operated by the same family ever since.
Oh.
Now, what's a horse, you might say? They were a large four-legged animal on
Oh my
Earth,
gosh, these
often
people
used
don't know
for
what horses?
transportation or manual labor. Long before space travel was even a dream for the folks of Earth,
That's
even
crazy.
before antique machines like
I know about
automobiles were
horses.
possible, horses could be found everywhere. You might have seen them in old movies or read about them somewhere. If not, I highly recommend looking into them sometime. They're beautiful animals. The tavern's original owner was infatuated with them, from what I understand, and named the place
We're back.
in their honor. The moniker, Brown Horse Tavern, is also a throwback to names of similar Earth restaurants hundreds of years before it was established.
Ice mining operations are unusual, but if they're run properly, they can prove to be quite lucrative.
Yeah. I bet. All right, let's get a drink.
We used to get more tourists than we do these days.
Why not order some food and make yourself comfortable?
Thank you. Ninja Seattle. What's that next one?
Welcome. I'm Anya.
Oh,
Is this your
Anya.
first time with us at the Brown Horse Tavern?
Yes, I've never been here before.
Oh, well, thank you for joining us. You're in for a real treat. We've got an assortment of food and drinks, some of which follow homemade recipes that have been passed down over hundreds of years.
Wow.
So, what can I do for you?
I'd like to see the menu.
Let me show you what we have.
Oh. I got bourbon. Got beer. Got dark beer. Drink pack. A beer box. A light beer. Another beer. Fried pickles. Kiffles. Pale ale. A patty melt. Red ale. Another beer box. Another beer. Whiskey. Solomon's Reserve. A pita sandwich. Toast. A veggie grinder. Nice. Well, I'm not buying it. I'm not hungry.
So long. Tell your friends about us.
Oh, I hate this animation. Getting up. It should just get up. It shouldn't like show you the animation of getting up.
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while.
Wish we could play pool in this game. That'd be sweet. Alright, Bill.
That delicious smell is making me hungry. Can I answer anything about the Brown Horse?
How could this has to be the oldest restaurant in Cell Systems?
Easy. All the other ones fell to ruin when we
that's
abandoned
true.
Earth. There were technically older ones on Mars, but those have long since shuttered or been replaced.
True, that sounds possibly true.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I honestly love everything Anya serves here. I'd be doing her a disservice to recommend one dish over another. You want the real answer? Order one of everything.
Can you tell me about the owner?
Anya Seattle is the current owner of the Brown Horse. It's been in the Seattle family for generations. But Anya will be able to tell you more herself. Feel free to ask her. It doesn't feel right coming from me when she's standing right over there.
I think I'm good to go here.
Okay then. All right, we're headed to the last stop. Right back where we began.
Nice.
Feel free to check out the museum exhibit in the main concourse here. These displays are full of rare earth trinkets salvaged from before humanity left, and Maurice is happy to talk about the collection. The museum's curator, Maurice, will be happy to talk to you if you want to know more.
Okay. Natural space debris like asteroids and meteoroids, interplanetary asteroid impacts the surface below. When meteor survives, the journey through the atmosphere makes impact. The result is meteorites such as ones it displays. Pause to the left. Meteorite which hit Earth 600 million years ago. Left to right, polycarbonate which impacted Titan 250 million years ago. It's impacted Earth more than 1,200 years ago. Huh. Dang. Huh. Snow globe.
Did you know the museum here is full of old Earth artifacts? Cool, huh?
That is pretty cool. Whoa, look at this ship. Scale model of the HMS Beagle, originally constructed by British Navy as a war vessel and first launched in 1820. The Cherokee-class brig sloop was almost famous for transporting renowned scientist Charles Darwin during his famous worldwide research voyage, 1831 to 1836. Dang, what's this one? Looks like a fishing ship. Scale of the RV Calypso, originally commissioned with Royal Navy as a minesweeper and launched in 1942. It was later repurposed by famed Earth oceanographic researcher Jacques Cousteau in 1950. Cousteau dedicated his life to exploring Earth's oceans and deeper than anyone before. During his expeditions, he formed a deep understanding of these fragile ecosystems and became an advocate for ocean preservation. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. Whoa, it's a hockey stick.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
That is true. Don't mess with history. Ice hockey stick used in Earth in the city of Edmonton, Canada during the 1988 championship game. Ice hockey is kind of explored an ice rink where 2 players, 5 players, and 2 goalies, called goalies, deposit a rubberized puck in the other team, and they basically score to win the game. It's interesting. That's like the.
Just wondering if you maybe had...
What is this? Oh, brochure rough draft. That's from here. So we got all like the sports, baseball, we got soccer, basketball, baseball.
We live a simple life on New Homestead, but make no mistake, it's
CD
fulfilling.
player. Some more books. I don't know what books they have. Let's look in here. Clockwise from bottom right, Tales from Space and Time, H.G. Wells. Charles Darwin, they got Frankenstein, they got a portable sailing alone around the world. Joshua Slocum, 1980, and a video too. Dang. It's like a antique instrument of unknown origin Earth. Believed to be a West African origin, possibly the type of Ngoni, a harp-like string instrument traditionally used in ceremonies accompanied by chanting storytelling. The instrument was generally donated to the New Homestead Museum, but its true origin is unfortunately lost to time. Dang, they have an original Macintosh and PCs. Range from antique Earth computers, range from the late 1980s to mid 2000s. Computers have existed to come since Charles Babbage's difference engine in 1822. The years from the mid 20th century to the early 21st were known for some of the greatest advances in computing technology. As computers shrank from giant room-sized devices filled in vacuum tubes to small boxes filled with microprocessors like the ones you see here. Yeah, that's crazy. Got a piggy bank and a duck. Commercial reproductions of Earth fauna. Throughout human history, replications of Earth animals were used in many different ways, from toys and games to more practical uses such as these items. A piggy bank left, as Barkvark's 15th century hollowed-out ceramic statue of an animal known as a pig were properly used to store physical currency. Decoy duck. Waterfowl, known as ducks, were often used near Earth's marshes for hunting and food using ballistic rifles. To facilitate this activity, hunters would often place wooden decoy ducks in the water and use a small woodwind instrument to produce an accompanying call resembling the duck in order to lure it in. Yes, decoy ducks. Okay, I pretty much looked at everything, I think.
Hello.
Did we come in here already?
I'm always looking to trade for off-world goods.
I think we came in here already. I looked at this helmet already, I think. Alright, let's talk to Bill. Bill?
Well, that's that! I hope you enjoyed Starsap tours as much as I enjoy giving them.
I love it. Here's a little extra. Yeah, I want to tip him. Let's tip him.
Oh, wow. I really appreciate it. You know, I rely on tips from good people like you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the rest of your stay in New Homestead.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, very generous. As long as you're throwing around money, maybe you wouldn't mind tossing some my way.
Take care!
Nice. One skill point, too. Level up. So we have 3 skill points to use. Holy moly. Which we already completed that. Weightlifting. Oh, you can increase it by stealth. Oh yeah, that one's locked. Astrodynamics. Yeah, I want to do this one. You know, that one's good. Probably this one. Can attempt to hack expert level stuff. Yes. Now utilize ship thrusters. Yeah, probably this one. The piloting one. It's probably good to use as well. Okay, so we want to talk to the curator.
I don't mind the tourists.
No,
they help the local economy.
Is the curator?
Ah, to lay eyes on the earth just once.
Let's do this guy.
Hello there. Are you here to peruse our little museum exhibit?
Yes. Yes, I was just looking at some of the items in your collection.
Wonderful. These are all rare artifacts from before the collapse of Earth. There isn't much of this stuff left outside of private collections, but here we're happy to share a glimpse of them with the public. If you have any questions about the exhibit or New Homestead, I'm happy to answer as best as I can.
Who are you and what do you do around here?
I am Maurice Leon.
Oh my gosh,
and I am the community elder. As the oldest living citizen at 96, my only job is to keep Earth history alive.
Dang.
I tell stories to the young people and the visitors from other worlds. Although my memory isn't what it used to be, I try my best to get the stories right.
Can you tell me a story about Earth?
Sure, I'd love to. There was once a war, so big that they say all of the world was involved. This was actually the second time it happened. They fought because a terrible man named Hitler rose to power and slaughtered many innocents. millions were lost. Even the colony war pales in comparison.
Do you have any more Earth stories?
Why, certainly. It's what I do. There was a time when huge monstrosities called dinosaurs ruled over Earth, long before humans existed. They were similar to some of the larger life forms you might see elsewhere in the settled systems. Their reign ended when I can never remember if it was a comet, an asteroid, or a meteor that hit the Earth. Whatever it was, it nearly wiped out most of the life at that time.
Have time to tell another story?
Let me think of a good one. A long time ago, thousands of years, humans built a wall so large it spanned the northern length of one of Earth's largest empires, China. They called it the Great Wall of China, and it was meant to keep out invading hordes. If I recall correctly, it didn't always work as well as they had hoped. I'll have to look it up again. Memory's not what it once was.
What can you tell me about how New Homestead came to be?
It's an interesting story. New Homestead began as a scientific research base called the Titan Astrobase, back when space travel was in its infancy. The hope was that humanity would be able to discover simple alien life here given the moon's composition and water supply. When that ultimately failed, it was repurposed as a colony research base where scientists and engineers studied how to build colonies on inhospitable worlds. Then, finally, when gravity drives were commonplace and we started finding Earth-like planets, New Homestead was born as a living history community to preserve that past. Of course, certainly. We have several items in our collection that we rotate in and out over time, but they all originate from the same place, Earth. We have everything from toys to antique technology to sports memorabilia. We even used to have an old Earth vehicle, but we had to sell it when we ran out of space for it. Most of our collection was donated by fellow Earth enthusiasts and historians who felt it belonged close to the homeland here in the Sol system.
It's crazy to think that, like, humanity advanced so much that, like, living on Earth is such a far past time that no one alive doesn't know what it's like. That's just...
I
that's
apologize.
That's crazy.
Could you speak up?
Everyone here has such family names. What's the deal with that?
When our early colonists learned of Earth's demise, they decided to take on the names of their cities of origin as a way to remember their heritage. Now, some may have been lost in translation over the years, and some may have taken it more seriously than others, but the names are mostly accurate. For instance, my family comes from the city of Lyon, in a country that was called France.
All right, well, nice talking with you, Maurice.
Enjoy the rest of your stay in New Homestead.
I will try.
Enjoy your visit here.
Thank you. What is currently selected? Speak with Joyce.
people here live a simple life. Try it.
The people here live a simple life. Oh, this one. Whoa. The energy office.
Titan's such an incredible place for renewable energy. Oh, hello there. Are you here about the brownouts? That's usually the only reason people come up here to talk to me, since I'm the power system manager here.
Actually, yes, I came to talk about the brownouts. You're in charge of the power here. Get it charged.
Oh. Yep, I get it all right. Yes, I'm in charge of the electrical power here. We generate a lot of wind-based power here on Titan, which is my specialty, so I was tapped to help navigate all the unique challenges we face here. Shocking, I know.
Actually, yes, I came to talk about the brownouts.
Of course you did. That's okay. It's a problem here. Citizens and visitors alike have a right to know what's going on and when to expect a fix. Problem is, I don't know how long we'll have to deal with this, because I'm needed here to oversee the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out and solve the issue at the moment.
Oh. Maybe there's something I can do.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit. I could use some help.
Tell me what you need.
I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there. That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that sound like something you can do?
I sure can.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'm lucky you showed up then.
Yes, you are.
Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment. I'll continue to monitor things from here.
Okay. Jeez, a lot of stuff. Oops. Oh yeah, this one. That's what I want. Go outside, clear the ice. How do we go outside? How do we go outside? Ah, right here. Oh yeah, that one's definitely stuck. One left. That is a humongous ship. Holy moly. That is a big freighter. Holy moly. Looks like big balloon houses. Cycle there. Joyce, tell her that we took care of everything. What is this? Cubic food. It's a 3D food printer. Beep. Oh, okay. That was a little close.
How's it going out there with the ice?
Ice is all cleared up.
Good work. I should be able to take it from here. Thanks. I hope this lasts a little longer than last time.
Oh my gosh, she gives 1,800 credits. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. That is such an interesting computer. Starware. Whoever made this Starware company must be a bajillionaire. Because that's like literally every single computer you see in this game. Starware. He must be a bajillionaire. Have literally all the money in the world. In the galaxy. Alright. There's one other person they wanted us to go talk to. Yeah, the dock. I think.
Some of us are quite happy with our lives here. We don't need tourists distracting us with their voices.
Oh, it's just an elevator. Residential wing. I already spoke with the dog.
Oh, it's so cold here. I'll treat you if you need it, but please try to be more careful around here. I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
Sounds frustrating. I wish there was something I could do.
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan.
What?
I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief.
Sounds ridiculous. Do you really think it'll work? That actually does sound kind of fun. I don't care if it works. I'll do it anyway. It actually sounds kind of fun. Tempting.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have any other ideas. The tourism board flat out won't help me, and I don't have money in the budget to hire additional help. And you know these tourists will believe anything they see and hear. I think it's worth a shot. Worst case scenario, I'm back to square one.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, good. I was hoping not to have to do it myself, so I'm glad to have a volunteer. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
Run, it's a monster! Okay. Where's the mission? Oh, yeah, this. put on the monster costume. Oh my god, that is scary, actually. He doesn't seem scared.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Okay. They don't seem scared.
It's a little weird that people come here to see early colony life is like.
The elders say that preserving our tradition is so important, but I keep hearing...
Welcome to New Homestead.
Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we
Alright, I'm ready to scare some tourists. Where are they?
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Thanks for letting me know. Big bouncing brown monster. Oh yeah, sneaky. Gotta be really sneaky. Run up on them. Rah! It's a monster!
Oh, thank God! What is that thing?
It's going to eat us!
Yeah, run away, run. Run away, run. I'm gonna get you. Too slow.
Get away! Get away! It's chasing me!
I'm gonna get you.
Leave me alone!
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
It's gonna eat me!
I'm gonna get you. Oh, we have to go to another group. Oh, we have to go back and talk to her, probably. I'm betting. Oh. I'm gonna follow you inside.
Run away! What is that thing?
You better run away.
You're not looking to cause any trouble in that country.
What? No trouble here, officer. I'm not causing any trouble. I am not causing any trouble, officer. I'm not causing any trouble, officer. Why would you think that?
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You will freeze solid without the proper protection.
Hi there. Always nice seeing a new face.
I'm not causing any trouble, officer. Don't worry.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Alright, chill. I'm not gonna do that.
I can't wait to go away on my learning vacation when I grow up.
Dang. Sounds cool.
If you take, don't be afraid to do whatever you can to make that monster feel extra convincing. Just don't hurt anyone.
I didn't hurt anybody.
I'll bet they won't be coming back anytime soon. I'm just happy I was able to find someone willing to help with this ridiculous idea. Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
Oh, I guess it's just like a way to incentivize you to, you know, keep doing it. She'll give you the costume as well.
Ah! I just have so much energy. I want to run around.
Oh my god, this kid is crazy.
I kind of want to try food from that Chunks place, but my papa says it's just a bunch of junk food for tourists.
Yeah, it probably is, kid. That's so funny. It's just like.
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Lakota. But a word of warning, she really doesn't care for tourists.
Yeah, I get that. Interesting.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here.
We changed.
I'll just how I can live anywhere else.
Careful. There are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of any tours.
Do you have a spaceship? I want to get a spaceship when I'm older. They're so cool.
Yes, I do have a ship. It's called the Frontier. It goes very fast. It goes very fast. Oh no. Oh, nope. Put that away. There you go.
Hello there. The museum here is free to everyone.
Nice.
We used to get more tourists than we do these days.
Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here.
Probably smells like straight farts all the time.
Hi there. Always nice seeing a new face.
Oh, what the? Fine, we don't need to go on the line. Ugh.
It's a little weird that people come here to see what early colony life was like. To me, it's just how we live.
Let's say we clean our visit.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
I bet. We already know about all the history. Alright, I think... Oh, what's this building over here? Oops. I don't think it's anything, I think it's just cosmetic. I think there's an entrance. Oh no. Oh, supply liquid.
I don't mind the tourists. They help the local economy.
Alright, I think we're gonna get back on the ship. I think we're gonna fly. We're gonna go to Paradiso, and I think that's where I'm gonna save. I think that's what I'm gonna do. With the allotted time I have for this episode.
Good day, Captain.
Hello, Vasco. Good to see you.
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
I think we're going to Paradiso. I think that is the plan. After I sleep.
Hey there, sleepyhead. What's the matter? Did I wear you out?
You've awakened with a newfound sense of emotional security. That is a new tagline I hadn't seen on the top before. Huh. Oh, there's a new ship coming. That was huge. Okay, we're going to check that out, actually. We're going to check it out. Let's see if we can get on it. Check it out. That's the second time I think we've seen this ship.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, Vasco. Stay with the ship. Stay with the ship.
You don't want to get hurt as they come.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the ship. Dang, that's so massive. Holy moly. Oh, it's a UC ship, I think. Must be. It's probably gonna tell us we can't get on. Wow, this is humongous. Look at all the storage there. Inaccessible. The Freestar pickup. So it tells us we can't get in. Huh. Alright, well. Okay. Well, we're going to set a course. Now let's get an atmosphere first. All systems good.
We have liftoff.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Yes. Wow, look at that. Oof. That looks incredible, actually. Alright. Paradiso. Paradiso is... Oh, it's inaccessible. We can't go there yet. You have to be level 30? Oh my gosh. Okay, we can't go there yet. Yeah, we definitely can't go there yet. You have to be level 30. Oh my gosh. I'm only level 15. Like, jeez. We gotta really, like, progress in the game more. Where's this? That's way over. Alright, that's not bad. Set course. Jump. Wow, very blue planets. Holy moly. Trident Luxury Line Star Yard. Huh. It's a moon base. Stellus. Alright, let's travel. Scanner anomaly.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Oh, it's raining. Alright. Oh, okay. We landed on corrosive gas. That's nice. I don't know why that goes
Remember,
off in your ship.
some life forms don't need spacesuits, so keep your eyes open.
Wait, what?
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Don't worry about it, Bosco. Think this way. It's gotta be this way, right? Oh yes, structure already came up with something. Perfect. Just in case. Don't know what's out here. Oh. Frostbite gained. What? I guess the suit's thermal protection isn't good enough. The cold protection. Whoa. Temple Alpha.
This place, is it thousands of years old? Millions?
I don't know. It's old. Hypothermia, what? What is this spacesuit? Emotional security for 18 minutes. Wow, that's interesting. I guess if, like, you rest with your partner. Makes sense. I think this is the entrance. Possibly the entrance. Oh. 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 Alright. We made it. Became worse? What is this? Frostbite, what the frick? What? Oh, there we go. Definitely went through that. Yeah. Oh, this thing's like moving.
There's got to be something useful out here.
I don't know. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. Damage gained. What? Oh my gosh. Alright, back to the ship. Back to the ship. Back to the ship. You're not doing too We got burns, hypothermia. Oh, it doesn't. This won't do anything for that one. I don't have anything to treat those things. Why does it tell me corrosive gas? Like, why does it do that when you're in your ship? It really makes no sense. Like, it shouldn't do that when you're in your ship. This is so strange. Okay. We want to look at... Completed that one. Okay, we still have some side missions that we can do, but then we have some main missions. So I think I'm gonna... This is the part where I'm gonna save and probably call it for this episode. This is the time I had allotted. And it seems like a good save point. So... I guess it could quick save, but that's right. Yeah, so about an hour. About 29 hours. Give some kind of context, or maybe some to wrap up this episode. So we went around New Homestead. We took a tour from this dude named Bill. Bill's like a historian on New Homestead and taught us about, or like took us around and taught us about everything. New Homestead was one of the first major colonies outside of Earth, and they're like using it as like a kind of a sentimental, I don't know, place to keep like the culture of Earth alive, because people don't live on Earth anymore, which is really interesting because they have a bunch of artifacts from Earth and they use it to, they're using it to like just keep and tell people about Earth and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's just crazy how like humanity has advanced so much that they don't, like, Earth is like a pastime. That's crazy to me. Because like up to this point in real life, humans have only lived on Earth. So, that's just crazy. But I think next episode we'll probably just keep following the main story. Just traveling to the different temples, as some of them pointed out, and we'll probably talk to Vladimir. Obviously we can't complete the Paradiso trip yet because I'm not high enough level and need to be you need to be level 30 to go to that system, so that'll be coming up as we progress further in the game. But other than that, yes. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope to be back soon, more Starfield, probably next week or so, so please tune for that. Other than that, thanks for watching. See you next time.